So I'm working with a mostly solid model, and that's ideal in this scenario, but this handle I want to treat differently. So when I launch the Nastran in CAD environment, since these are all solid models, what it does, it goes through and defines solid idealizations for all of them. Again, great on the default. But this handle here, I'm thinking would actually be better off if I worked with shell elements instead. So what I want to do is I want to basically convert the faces from the solid type into surfaces that I can work with within the analysis. So from the from the prepare panel, I'm going to select offset surfaces and I'm going to select the faces. So I'm going to select the face on the solid model, and it's going to automatically face chain in this case. So it's going to go through and select anything that's connected to that selected face. If I don't want that, I want to be specific about certain faces, I would just turn this off. And now what I do is I specify an offset. Now this is optional. If I just want to convert the faces where they're at, I can do that. But I'd really like to offset this in 0.1. And you can see the resultant thickness. Or if I turn this on, I can set the resultant thickness. So if I was to change this to 0.125, notice how it's changing that thickness. Or if I was to put negative 1.5, then you can see the resultant thickness. So I'm going to go back to 0.1. I'm going to click OK. And what it did is it took that and it's generated a new shell type idealization. And notice that it's replaced that solid model in there with this surface that's going to be meshed with the shell type. So that's what the offset surface is for, is basically converting a existing face into a shell type, generating a new surface, and you can either offset the thickness or just generate that surface where it's currently located.